climate control. And above the main settings, there's a SIM card installed.
Okay. Does the card...
flat rate?
Yeah, the card comes with a SIM card. Do you have to choose a specific one for your country, or
no? It's included. Whole Europe. So in whole Europe, you have the flat rate included.
Okay.
When you buy the car, you can see navigation based on Google Maps. You can make it even a little bit bigger.
Okay.
So it's like an iPad. You can zoom in, you can switch to a normal card, whatever you prefer. You have the media player, including radio, digital radio, Spotify account, tune-in radio, internet radio.
And can I connect my phone?
You can, of course, connect your phone via Bluetooth.
And can I play music from my phone?
Yes, and then you can go to the media player, my music and devices, and then you will see.
Okay, that's fantastic.
And you have also two USB ports.
Okay.
And a 12-volt plug-in.
Fantastic. Okay, and this is for
so it's space
storage and stuff like that. Okay.
You also have a web browser, so you can surf on the internet if you like.
Yeah.
Under controls, you have settings like you can see here. You can open the sunroof, for example. Close it. Air suspension. You can lift up the height.
Okay, does the height of the car change depending on the speed or something like that, or can I always, for example, if I drive around town, I want it in low, or
you can set it. You can set it. You can say automatic lowering speed so that it goes low.
Okay.
At the speed you can define.
Okay.
And I think high is up to 55 kilometers per hour, and very high is up to 35 kilometers per hour.
Okay, so that's for speed.
So it depends on speed, how high it's possible.
Okay.
In this car, P90D, we have the ludicrous button, so you can switch the acceleration from sport to ludicrous.
That's the best part.
That's the best part. You can also make it a little bit visible. Just a second.
Okay, that's great.
So that's ludicrous speed. The range you can see on the left side.
Yeah.
On the right side it says car off. If you push the brake pedal, now it's on.
Okay.
You can see which gear is shifted. It's on park.
Okay, this is the...
Just put it down.
Okay, that's neutral.
Just to the bottom. Yeah. Now you're on D.
Yeah.
And when you lift your foot, you will, like automatic.
Okay, there's no sound.
There's no sound.
That's concerning. Okay, what else do I need to know? Just drive.
Just drive. Just drive. It's like a normal car.
It's so quiet.
And here we can go to the left, please.
Okay, down here?
No, here at on the street.
Okay.
Yeah, the only thing we hear is the climate control. So, no, it's really quiet.
That's the biggest surprise, the lack of noise.
It's a real nice driving. And a real good looking car. As you can see, it's enough speed.
That's more than enough. That's much faster than my Audi. Okay.
So the engine produces energy like a dynamo and puts it back in the battery.
Cruise control?
Cruise control, yes.
How do I use it?
On the left side,
Here?
the down below.
On the stock?
No,
Here?
the one below, the shorter one.
Ah, okay. Yeah, I see it.
Pull it twice to your 1, 2, tuck, tuck. Now you can get your hands
okay,
off the wheel.
This is the
Steering wheel, and now you can see blue steering wheel, blue lane, tachomat on the left side,
Oh shit.
and it's driving on itself.
Okay, this is very strange.
Will hold automatically distance to the car in front of us.
I assume I can
Yeah, you can. Yeah,
accelerate if I want to.
exactly.
Okay, this is very strange.
Yeah, you can every time.
And then okay, and it gives me control.
Yes, you have control back.
And so if I push it just once, it's just the speed.
No, if you pull it up, then
Okay.
it's just speed, and if you pull it twice, then it's autopilot.
Okay. Okay,
And
I
if
see
you
now.
press it away, it's off, or just press the brake, then it's.
Okay, this is actually apart from the autopilot feature, it's exactly the same as in my Audi. That's good. That's very.
Makes it easier for you to change cars.
Yeah. Actually, it's there's quite a big difference. If say you go from an Audi to BMW, there's a big difference.
Yeah.
Or to a Mercedes or to a French car. that's terrible.
Yes.
Okay, suspension. So right now we're in standard.
Standard, yeah.
And we can go in low mode. And I assume the car gets a bit stiffer as well?
Not really.
Okay.
You can switch the height, but not the. If no sport or comfort.
Okay. Okay, it's surprisingly good on the, I mean, these turns are, I travel along this road a lot because I
Yeah.
often go to Jelenia.
So we have the battery down below, so very low center of gravity, and that's you can feel it in the handling.
Yeah, it's much better than I expected. Much better. Without using the brake.
Yeah,
That's correct.
that's the thing. You will soon realize it's a very strong delay from the engine. You have a little bit get used to it, but then it's very nice driving.
The handling is much better than I expected. I mean, okay, these are not twisty roads, we're not in the mountains or something on small B roads, but still, it's very
Fully electric. We planned on the route.
Okay.
If you go on the left and then go to, I don't know,
Mielemci.
and then we
that's a
can
hard one.
go around and.
Okay. Just tell me where to go. Nie dotykam hamulca. Okay, I could drive this car. This could
I
be
think,
my car.
yeah, now to the left, please.
Ale nie hamuje.
Yeah, now can you feel
It's really strong.
Brings power back.
The braking is really good. And what's okay? So it's the autopilot is above 30 kilometers an hour.
Yes.
And now we'll keep the distance from the car in front of us.
Yeah, you can define the distance by on the tempo mod stick. You can. Yeah,
oh, okay.
You can see it here from 1 up to 7. So 7 is the most.
Okay.
And 1 is the closest. Depends on speed.
Okay, so the car's now driving itself.
So you're fully responsible?
Yes, of course. I've read about the crash a few days.
Yeah, it was a lot of the newspapers about that.
Yeah, I mean, people, they need to understand it's the beginning of the future.
Yeah. And next to the right, please. Let me make a little trip through
here.
Yeah, please.
Oh, sorry.
A little bit different to your actual car.
Yeah. Okay, the suspension. Okay, and does autopilot, if there are no white lines on the road, does then what's the acceleration to 100 in this one? It's like 3 seconds or something like that? 3.2? Speed acceleration you get in sport.
I don't know exactly what is from 0 to 100. I think it's maybe
better than 5 seconds?
Yes, of course. I think it's below 4 seconds.
Okay.
Not really.
Not really. Almost the same. It's just surprising to have this kind of power in an electric car, especially with all the other crap on the road.
And you have range too.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's the good thing. What kind of range can I expect at highway speed, say 130, 140 kilometers an hour?
Around about 350 kilometers.
Okay.
So we came yesterday from Berlin.
Yeah.
And one way straight to the new supercharger. No problem.
No problem.
We have
so that's what, 330 to Berlin from here? 300.
300 roundabout, and we have, I think it was 100 kilometers left range when we arrived here.
Okay.
So,
what's the most economical speed? Say 90 or?
Yeah, I think so. 80, 90. Autopilot. Then you have upper range.
To calculate the range as well.
Good question.
Okay.
I can show it to you. You can switch from rated range. So yes, you can see now you have the full with this car.
Okay.
So that's a more realistic for this car. Which is when you drive 80 behind a big car and have no.
Działa?
Trochę się przycina. Dolny Śląsk.
And what's surprising is there's no sound when you accelerate.
Yeah. That's the future.
Yeah. A bit too late, that was my bad. Anyway, it's very good on the turns. I mean, I'd love to go out up into the mountains in this car and see it on some of my favorite roads around Yle
there's enough space, we can just go backwards on the supercharger.
Does it have a rear camera?
Yes. It will switch on automatically when you put in the
Okay.
media.
Okay, so I put it in reverse. It's in reverse.
Camera, and you have the distance control.
And I've never used the camera for parking before.
You can also use the mirrors. You can
I
tell them how to
usually
switch.
turn around, but it's nice to learn these new things. Okay. And this is the physical bumper, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Perfect.
Fantastic. Okay, and
Just
then I park
push
it.
it,
I
and
press
then it
this.
goes to parking. And when you have the key in your pocket, you just step out.
Does it close itself? That's awesome.
And